first repair on the RadPower bike, RadRunner. It just is a deflated puncture tire. This is puncture resistant. However, I ran over a finish nail going to Starbucks the other day, so put a hole clean through it, pulled the nail out, and ordered a replacement tire, not from RadPower, but is set up for this particular tire. This is a large tire. You know, it's, let's see what it's called. It actually calls for a 20 by 3.3, and these tubes right here go up 20 by 3 up to 3.5, so it'll work. So I'm going to break out the Proto Tools, and if you would subscribe to this channel, I'm thinking about giving this away at 10,000 subscribers, randomly picking one of my subscribers. If that's something you're interested in seeing or being a part of, please subscribe, leave it in the comments, let me know. This is a sweet set. I inherited this. I don't have much use for it, but I'm going to use it today to remove this back tire and replace it. One thing I did notice that they started doing, RadPower, is this guard right here. You used to have to take it off behind here too. It was super aggravating. I ended up removing it altogether on my last couple bikes. Now they have it bolted in right here, so you don't have to actually remove it. Just one bolt there and one bolt here, and you can replace the tube, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Please make a note of where your washers are at. So you can see this indentation right here goes in between this side of the bike, and same thing on this side. I know lighting's not great. There it is. So same thing here. So you just want to make note of that before you take your lug nuts off. Lug nuts or bolts and nuts, and then remove this tire. If you guys recall, this does come with the toolkit. They're basic tools, a little bit quicker with a socket set. So I'm going to use my socket set, but RadPower does send you with their own personal toolkit that has the appropriate tools to remove this. There's a little inexpensive tool I use to put the tire on in a minute, to get this off and then put the tube back on. But just to remind you that it does come with a toolkit, so you don't have to have an expensive professional toolkit like this, but to get this job done, but just reminding you. So here's the set I'm referencing. Proto Tools comes with all the adapters, a wrench, and then all your sockets, and a sweet tool. If you're not familiar with Proto, they are professional tools, hence the short name, and it comes in this sweet case. So if you're interested, subscribe and make it an opportunity to win this later if that's something you guys want to see. You can see this socket is a little too short for that brace, but have no fear. Every tool in here comes with an extension. I didn't realize this was actually going to come in handy today. So break it, twist it off. There you go. And you don't have to remove this again, which is awesome. I forgot to mention that RadPower, they do have this safety bolt right here. It requires an Allen wrench that keeps you from being able to remove the tire. So I need to get Allen wrench to get back this out, and I will use their kit for that. So here's this one, and oh, rat hard. I'm a long-time customer, and I hate to knock RadPower bikes, but they put this on, it's so tight that this strips out with like one erroneous turn, and then you have to do different measures such as this vice grip to get this bolt off, which is why in the past I forgot about this, which is why I did not put this back on after removing it. There's no depth there, so it easily strips out, and then you're forced to do an alternative measure such as this. So it frustrates me. I'm going to put this washer back on. I'm just not going to put that bolt back in. It's ridiculous. So easy part is pop your tire off. I'll step on it. Oh, I forgot. I got to disconnect this. Got to disconnect your power source real quick. And now you can see, I think it'll come off, but let me see. I think I have to remove. You don't remove it, you just pull it back. It's a little spring, so you just pull it back like this. All right, let's get this tube off. This is what this little mechanism is for. Get your tube off and slide this all the way around. Once you get that exterior wall off, you want to remove your valve so your tube can come through. Work it out and just pull it out. You'll put the other one in there with the, and then you'll inflate it just a little bit and repeat the process. Repeat the process. Take this cover valve off and put it back in there. I like to lightly inflate it just a little bit, and then I'll seat this around the rim and put it back on and be good to go. You'll want to inspect the entire inside, which I'm gonna take a look. It looks nice and clean. Again, just a little bit of air. Just get your tube a little inflated, which makes seating this a whole lot easier. Out of the way. Finish this, and then I'll finish airing it up. As you're re-inflating, you want to make sure the tire is sitting really well on there, so you're not pinching anything, and it'll be good to go. Not gonna lie, that was a little tricky getting this one on. Again, not putting the Allen wrench on. Then this is a little tricky, but all done. And let me know, I may give this away. 10,000. And the more comments and more subscribers I get,